Well, I tried to make the best lemonade I could with lemons today. I gambled a little bit, and I come all the way over to Ohio last night, hoping that the weather would just hold till 10 o'clock. And if it started snowing at 9, that slow snow, we'd be fine. We'd be able to train. Didn't work out the way I planned. It started snowing around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and by the time I got to the track, by the time we had a discussion between Steve, who's in the video department in Ohio, Curtis, who would have been bringing that to you live, both Jasons, it became very clear that there would be no mass training today. Now, I did want to spend some time with Prince Charmer, see how he was, see what we were going to do with him. I did also want to spend some time with Activation, because he was slated to be castrated today, but Dr. Latessa found out he's a ridgeling, so he'll have to go to the university to get operated on, take those testicles out. It's no big deal. It's a little bit more money, but the downtime's a little more minimal too, and it's a little more. There's more finality to it. If horse is castrated, that's an open wound, and you got to be careful with it. And then after about 2 weeks, you can start going again. Well, when you castrate them, they sew it up a little bit, and less downtime. So, regardless of the expected or suspected downtime, I was going to train him today and make sure he was trained right up until the date of castration. Now, I found him great on the track when I came in. I'd asked him, why are we castrating this guy again? They said, he's dirty in the barn. He almost went at Sarah the other day, watering him. I guess in the barn he can be really nasty. On the track he seemed fine, but that's a no-no in the barn. I can't have our people getting hurt because of ignorant, study attitude. So he will be castrated right away. I went with Prince Charmer today. Now, Prince Charmer's knee has come down. Everything looks good exactly how I told you it would. But I didn't want to take any chances, so I'm just going to gallop him today. I didn't want to train him and have his knee blow up if he touched his knee again, even though the knee has come down, until that tissue inside and that knee is less reactive. What'll happen is a lot of times you'll work your butt off to get that knee cleaned out. They'll hit it once and it'll blow up again. It'll kind of restart everything. So I just galloped him today, and he was good. His attitude was great. It was actually hard to get him to gallop, which is a good sign. All he wanted to do was trot. I really had to work on him to get him to gallop a little bit. So he trained good too. He galloped, but a little endurance. I just want to get some work into him. He galloped well today. I also went with 3rd and 6, who had missed some time since castration. I want to check his attitude out, because of all the horses, he really got under my skin the most leading up to his castration. And I went a mile and 250. Now, it was a very, very snowy track today. That was a very good mile for a horse that hasn't trained in 2 weeks over that track. Very good mile. So I was happy with him. He was lazy, but he's by himself, so it's to be expected. I got to give them a wide berth for that, that they are by themselves. And 3rd and 6 actually did train good today. Born to Dance was very good, as expected. Once I had him on his toes and in the right frame of mind, I knew he'd come forward. He trained exceptionally good. So, although we didn't get to train our full staff, our full group today, I did get to go with some of the horses that I wanted to see what was going on with them. I planned on going with Melanie's Michaela, but by the end of it, the track was really snowy, and with her gait, I really wasn't. Her attitude isn't a problem. It's not her attitude. It's just her size, the fact that she looks like she's going to touch a knee. Tried to train her on this track would be of no benefit to her. So I did not go with her today. So that is what went on today. As you can see, I'm driving. I'm on my way home. Freezing rain and snow, but worst case scenario, they cancel the races tonight, and I'm here in Ohio. Best case scenario, they go with the races, and by 11 o'clock, when Dustin Hanover races are 10 o'clock, it will be a mud bath. It will be 2 inches of mud. So regardless of what takes place over the next 10 hours, I'm not going to be here to see it. So Chris Lems, I believe, is going to drive Dustin Hanover tonight. So that's the plan for today. Kings County is also racing tonight. I have no idea what the weather is like in southern Ohio. They've been canceling the races lately there. A couple of times they canceled them So I'm interested to see what the racing surface will be like there. But for now, we're going to push through. It gave me a time to go with the horses. At least I wanted to go with today. Our plan will be to push that drone until I always say drone. Video. There's no drone there. Just push that videoing until Saturday. Amy can come over, gives us another fresh set of hands to go with some of the horses. I don't know if activation will be castrated before then. If he is, obviously he'll be scratched. If he's not, then he'll be a go for Saturday. 3rd and 6th will come off the bench. He'll work on Saturday also. So that's where we're at. Although it kind of horrible weather here, I'll show you what with on the highway. A little bit of rain, drizzle, freezing rain right now, and some snow. But we'll push through. We'll be fine. I'll get back to Ontario tonight around supper time, spend some time with the kids, rest up again. We'll do it all again Saturday morning. Amy and the kids will come over here Friday afternoon, and we'll do it all again Saturday. So glad to see James is back Friday. I had to talk him off the ledge a little bit with LD's Patrick. He was going to drive the other horse, and I asked him, listen, I got to be in Ohio Friday night. Can you do me a favor and drive LD's Patrick? So hopefully he cuts him loose on Friday night. I suspect and hope he will, very much so. And it's nice to have him back also. So lots of racing this weekend. Not as much as we've had the last couple of weeks, but we had a couple of small injuries. Stay Close is going to miss a little bit of time. I had a great conversation with Marco today about Macho Martini. If there's a place for him to come home and fit in now that Stay Close will be on the bench for a few weeks, then yes, we can look into that, but only if it makes sense. Only if it makes sense for us and for the horse. So that's where we're at. Any openings that come up, we'll fill them up right away with horses elsewhere that are coming home. But for now, I am heading home. 4-hour drive ahead of me. Not the greatest weather, but not the end of the world. I will talk to you all very soon. Good luck to all my partners in Dustin, Hanover tonight, and Kings County. Wish you all the best. We'll talk to you all very soon. Take care.